Howdy, my name's Josh from Kelford Cams. We're starting a new series of technical videos to give you guys, the viewers, a behind the scenes view of everything valve train. Today we're starting right at the basics, what we do best, and that's camshafts. So starting basics, an engine, we start with short block, cylinder head and valve train components. Obviously the valve train components that we make, normally found in the cylinder head. So what is a camshaft? Well, a camshaft can be found in every 4-stroke engine. So a camshaft has a number of lobes which will run on a lifter follower or rocker arrangement. So your lifter follower, also known as direct acting, runs directly on the camshaft lobe and will push down on the valve. So the rocker arrangement, as the name applies, literally rocks. Has a pivot on one side, valve on the other, and the camshaft rotating over it pushes the valve down. So how does it work? Well, the camshaft's primary role in the 4-stroke engine is simply to open and close the valves. So the valve's job, pretty simple, let fuel and air into the engine and exhaust gases out. The camshaft is connected to the crankshaft, normally via a chain, belt or gear. This connection is timed perfectly, so the camshaft is opening and closing the valves just at the right time. So the load profile on the camshaft is a very, very important aspect to the engine's performance. If we want to make power, we need to get that opening and closing events just right. Otherwise, we're going to have an engine that is simply not performing how we'd like. So we like to split the load profile up into 4 different parts. Starting with the base circle. The base circle is the back of the lobe and is going to be where the lifter or the follower is positioned when the valve is shut. The ramp is the connection between the base circle and the flank. So the ramp transitions a closed valve into motion by carefully accelerating the valve off the seat. After the ramp is the flank. The flank is the section between the ramp and the nose. This part of the lobe will see the valve move the greatest amount over any other part of the lobe. The nose is the point where the lift is at its greatest and splits the point between the opening and closed side. So camshafts can come in a lot of different shapes, sizes and materials. Now this can range from cast iron, steel and assembled. So cast iron, normally found in a frictional follower engine. So a frictional follower engine is any engine that the lobe swipes over a bucket, a follower or a rocker arm. The examples can be found in the likes of the Toyota 2JZ or the Honda B series. So in some of these frictional follower engines, the rocker arm, the bucket or any of the components that's against the lobe can connect if the oil hasn't been doing its job. So cast iron has awesome lubricational properties. If there is an event with lack of lubrication, the material can protect itself. So steel is the umbrella term for alloy that has a carbon content of no greater than 1.7%. So steel can come in a variety of different forms and is normally used for camshafts supporting a roller follower. So in most cases we use steel when the surface requires it. Steel has a harder tensile strength and will support better surface tension over the likes of cast iron. However, this is application dependent. We will only use steel when it is needed. So next up is assembled camshafts. Assembled is normally used by the OEM, which is original engine manufacturer. This is done because of the price point. It's cheap to manufacture. They use induction hardened sintered lobe most of the time, and they press it onto a tube that is located via a key. That key basically supports or positions the lobe for phasing. So Kelford's performance camshafts are generally cast iron or steel, and this is dependent on the application. So not one size camshaft fits all. Picking the wrong size camshaft for your application could make or break your performance. So the correct duration, lift, and center lines need to be chosen wisely. Kelford Cams has a fantastic technical team. Their job is to tailor the right camshaft for your vehicle. Or you can choose from our catalogue, which has been curated from years of proven results. So Kelford Cams has been in business since 1968, so that's over 50 years of experience in record-winning valve train and proven results. So that concludes what is a camshaft. I hope you guys have learnt something today. We will be making another episode shortly, so thanks for watching.